Good day, netizens. King of Starford back with another episode of Let's Play No Man's Sky. Last time we got our starship fixed after waking up on a really warm planet, and then made it over to this planet looking for some type of signal. We're supposed to gather some copper, and there's some copper right there, which we'll go grab and fulfill our objective, at least to start with. Okay, so I wanted to get the beam down because I saw in somebody else's video that if you get the beam size down to smaller, you can actually get more from these deposits. So let's try it. Maybe it just doesn't affect this. I don't know for sure, but worth trying. Well, we seem to be getting a decent amount anyway. And we'll need a whole bunch of this stuff early, so getting extra is not a bad thing. All right. I think that's just about everything. Maybe there's a little piece there. Alright. So, process copper to create chromatic metal. Where is the ship? Over here. Let's go back towards it. And we can just put the refiner down and load the chromatic metal in. Well, the copper to make chromatic metal. Alright, that's gonna take about a minute and a half. While that's happening, let's go do some other things here. Kill this to get some more oxygen. Scan these flying creatures for a little extra money. Paradise Planet is a good spot to set up a first base. It's not necessarily the best spot. It depends on what you're looking for. I like setting up my first base on somewhere where it's not harsh environment, just somewhere that's easy. Maybe doesn't have the most resources on it, but we've got enough. I mean, obviously there's some copper here and some other things, so we'll be okay. Haven't seen any horrible monsters coming after us or anything that would be annoying. Almost done. That. Alright, base computer claims a site for construction. Find a suitable area and deploy the base computer. Access the build menu. With up. So here's base computer. Oh no, this is a little flat spot here. Let's just put it here. Okay, register the base as your own. Okay, Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirmed site is suitable for construction. Claim site? Yes. Claim base. Search base computer archives. Accessing log from previous entry follows. Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to back soon. Let's get plans. So now we can build walls and floors and roofs and doors. Alright, charging. As your base grows, it will grant access to many advanced technologies. Construct base as a shelter. Okay, so what's it say? Construct a shelter for protection. Build foundations from timber floor panels. Okay, there's one. Two. And can we put one here? Okay, we should hurry. Okay, I got floors. Let's do a door. We'll put the door on this side. I know it's weird, but we'll get it. Wall. Come on. We need more carbon. Okay. Oh, so there are storms on this planet that make it not quite the best, but it's okay. I know, we need carbon, not ferrite dust, but I want to get these out of here. I don't like them being that close to the base. Let's hop into the spaceship real quick to get our protection back. And let's look around. Let's get one of those bigger trees. I think they have a lot more carbon in them. Yeah, we'll go over here. Yeah, that's a lot more. Okay. Blasted out the storm. How do we build? Oh, just push up and it goes right to this menu. Alright. Walls. And we'll just go with the flat roof for now. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't step up into that? No. Crap, how do I edit placed parts? And delete is L2. Alright. Well, at least it gives me the whole two. Can I? I'm stupid. Let's use the terrain manipulator, and instead of mining, we'll put it on create. And we'll just make a little ramp up to the door, maybe. And then flatten. Ha! It worked. It ain't pretty, but it worked. Okay. What else? Base computer log updated. Return to base computer. Alright, so... accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans, and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. construction research unit. So I need magnetized ferrite and more carbon nanotubes. Alright, they're telling me to do the refiner again. Put pure ferrite in the portable refiner's input. Alright, here's pure ferrite. Perfect. Craft carbon nanotubes. Okay. And a construction research unit. Let's put that in here. Put it here by the door. Whoops. I keep wanting to hit X, and that's the jetpack. Alright. Test construction research unit. So, let's look at it. Analysis unit online. Diagnostics users should recover salvage data from buried technology. Equip and utilize an analysis visor. Research buildable technology. Ooh, a teleport module. More walls. Stone walls. Alloy walls. I think we want this stuff. Right? Explore the planet and locate buried technology. Recovered technology can be spent on new construction parts. Use the analysis visor L2 to locate buried technology. Okay. Buried technology module. So, like right... Oh! I don't even have to dig. Salvage data times 1. Spend the salvage data at your construction research unit. But there was a bunch of stuff that was in there, so let's... Oh, there's another... Let's go see it. Oh. Fell from too high, so I took a little bit of damage there. Knowledge stone. This should be another word in Vy'keen, Vy'keen, Vy'keen. May. Stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. I see two large aliens locked in combat. Eventually one triumphs, leaving their victim to bleed to death. With the last of their strength, the vanquished alien gestures towards me. Accept knowledge. The name Vy'keen floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. So you have learned the Vy'keen word for interloper. Okay. Need to recharge the laser. Definitely got to get more of this, because this is the building material and the stuff to recharge the lasers, and the little, I can't think of it right now, the little manufacturing machine or whatever that we have. Like the little portable forge thing. Let's head back. Oh, what are you? Pulpy roots. Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm taking damage. I know, get in. Alright. Research buildable technology. Teleport module. Personal teleport device allowing the user to move quickly between their constructed bases as well as any space station terminuses connected to their network. Metal plating, carbon nanotubes, and sodium. There's another technology module. Let's go see what it has to say. Oh, might as well scan this thing. Oh, here's some sodium. We're gonna need that anyway. Can I grab this one too without... I can. Alright, so... What are you? Those are wild. They're like little beholders. Little flock of butterflies. More technology modules. Man, at least there's a bunch of these scattered around on this planet. That's always a good thing. Maybe we can unlock a ton of blueprints early. Ferrite dust do we have? Because we have to make those plates. Oh, we've got a ton. And if you get geodes, you can hit square and analyze them, and it says break geode down into usable materials. That gave us some more ferrite, so. Doing decent so far. Also, what else? We can just use some oxygen to refill our life support. Use some carbon to refill the mining laser. The terrain manipulator, we can either use ferrite dust or silicate powder. And since we need the ferrite dust for other stuff, we'll use the silica powder. Can also make a weapon and a personal force field, but we won't do any of that yet. We don't need it. We'll do it as we need it. I don't see any more of those buried technology deposits or whatever. Also, let's check and see where we are on discoveries on the planet. 9 plants. I don't know if that's all of the plants. I don't know if this is all of the minerals, but we still got a lot of animals to go. But I think, yeah, if we hit this and upload all, we don't have to, actually, let's do this. Let's name the planet Starford Prime. Which is the best planet in the... Oops, come on. In the Starford system. And now let's upload everything. Get some nanites so that we have those to spend in case we need them. Which we will at some point. Alright. Base can be renamed. Well. Interact with your base computer to rename your base. Alright, so... obviously... we'll go with... Starford Castle. Fit for a king. And I think this does it. Uploads the base. Yep. Alright, craft metal plating. We need 4 of those. So... 2, 3, 4. Carbon nanotubes. So we need 2 nanotubes. Okay. Gather sodium. Ah, that's what I needed. Huh. Not quite enough. There's some up on top of this hill. Some condensed carbon back there too. I think we'll grab that while we're up here. Good to have to fuel the little forge thing. Is this more? Yep. Gotta keep the weeds down. Alright, so... construct a base teleport module. 0, 1. Okay. Oh yeah. We're putting you right here. Learn the biofuel reactor. Okay. Biofuel reactor. And wiring costs 0, so we'll grab that too. Might as well get batteries. Is there anything else I can get? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I don't have any more, no more data. Okay, so a biofuel reactor. Oh, I need metal plating. There we go. And that to that. I want to build a battery. Magnetized ferrite and condensed carbon. Do I have the... Yeah. Here it is. The, refiner. Portable refiner. Couldn't think of the word for it, but... So I need magnetized ferrite and condensed carbon. So let's take some ferrite dust and some regular carbon and make some regular or some pure ferrite, which will turn into magnetized ferrite in a little bit. We're also going to need more regular ferrite for stuff. And we're going to need a lot more carbon too, so we'll get a little bit of ferrite here on the way up to these trees so that we can cut them down and get all the carbon that we need. It's also, these rocks are made of pure ferrite and have some carbon in them too, but you need an advanced mining laser to be able to do those, so that's why I'm not messing with those yet. Beckel Outpost region area discovered. Okay. Okay. Gotta be careful we don't overheat here. Actually, let's show you guys what happens when you overheat. There we go. It just does a little... It takes your mining, puts it on pause for a moment while your heat goes back to 0. It doesn't do any damage or anything to the weapon or any damage to you. It's just more of an inconvenience so that you can't just continue or continuously mine at the high efficiency levels. So like I said last time, Price is Right rules. Highest without going over. Alright, so let's get back here and we'll start working on getting a battery made. Pure ferrite into some magnetized ferrite. We won't do all of this, just enough to make a battery, which I think was 40, maybe? I don't know. We'll stop it here. We also need more condensed carbon, so we'll put some carbon in here. We won't do all of this either. But somewhere like 100. I think I needed 100 in order to do what I wanted to. And I had 70 some, so this will leave us with some extra condensed over. Yep. Magnetize. Oh, no. What am I doing? Up here. Battery. Magnetized ferrite, condensed carbon. There we go. We'll put the battery here. And run some wires between, oh my god, some wires between it and the generator. Hold on. Come on. Here we go. Fuel the biofuel reactor. We didn't have this. Selected, but we'll do it now. We'll put some carbon in, right? And there we go. That starts the portal. It also starts storing energy in the battery over here. And as you can see, fueled for about 50 hours. Right, let's pick up this. Now that we did that, looks like the base computer has more stuff for us. Entry follows. Scanner detected unusual broadcast. Repeating 16 from the space station. Warning. End of archive. Base computer archives have reached their end. There seems there is nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left their base and headed to the space station. Investigate the space station. Follow in the footsteps of the base computer's previous owner. Alright, so let's take off. Head to space. And find this space station. Also, while you're in space and you see these asteroids, you can go up to them and actually use your weapons to shoot them, and you can mine this way. See, I'm getting platinum from this. I've also got rockets that I can use instead of just the lasers. And some of the smaller asteroids, like this one. Oops, I think this one will just blow up and give you, that one gave me tritium. But some you can just sit there and mine holes in, like the first one, or some you can blow up and get stuff from them. That first one was giving me platinum, this one is giving me silver. Made a donut. Alright. Let's go find this space station, which is this orangish target. And we'll hit cruise. Alright, our first space station. Now when you get close enough here, it goes into automatic mode, hands off, and it just lands for you. So you don't have to worry about screwing up your landing too much. But this is a good place to end the episode for now. We'll explore the space station next time and see what else we can get into here in the Starford system. As always, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And as always, thank you for coming along on the journey. Have a good day.